What's up, guys? We got some big movement on the chart today. It's September 10th. It's 11:08 a.m. We're going to get right into it. We had the PPI get released this morning, which sent everything up. We got Bitcoin at 114,000. We got Ethereum at 4,400. And you got XRP breaking back above $3, or at least trying to get back above it and hold it. So we're going to go into some of those macro drivers, what I covered in the video the other day. Check in on those given the new price data that we're seeing here. So if we go to the total 3ES against Bitcoin, we're now at the top horizontal resistance. We had this upward sloping trend line as support since July. And right now we're flirting with breaking above this critical resistance that has spanned since, July of 2023. We're talking of 2023, almost 2 years now. And if we can just poke our head a little bit higher and break above, you guessed it, the all-time favorite, belly of the beast here, that in my opinion, we're getting ready to rattle. So it's just a hair away. And we have the momentum right now. You can even start to see it kick up on the 3-day chart. If we go to like a 5-day chart, we're getting above that zero line. We're heading up with force right now. So this is a strong, altcoins are doing very well against Bitcoin here. If we go to a 10-day, it's crossing up, 12-day chart crossing up. And if we go to some like a 3-week chart, you can see that we're crossing up. You can see that when we crossed back here, that was late October, November 2024. Then you had November of 2023. And then you had back here of the altcoin season of the previous bull market in 2021. So every single time we've crossed on this 3-week chart, you can see that, November 2023, that's when Bitcoin really started to kick off in altcoins at the beginning of the bull market. And then in 2024 with XRP, HBAR, XLM going nuts in Bitcoin. And now as of August, right now we're seeing it. And it's kind of like a triple. The third one's the charm. And this will likely take us up in a big way to above the zero line, and this will be like the previous bull market, the true alt season. So that's what I'm watching. This is very positive, still cautiously optimistic. We do need to still clear just a little bit higher, just a tiny bit higher, and hold it. So that's that. If we go to total 3, you can see that, we're right, if I take this rectangle here, we're right there. We can just break above, get above like 1.15 trillion, hold above for a weekly candle close, it's game on. And we could see a big move like that, and it could happen quick. Happens quick, just like we saw in October, November 2023. We could see something like this. It could be like that, or we could do something like November of 2024, kind of what I just outlined with the total 3ES against Bitcoin, the 3-week chart. So I just took examples of when that 3-week chart and what happened on total 3 here, what happened, and dragged it to where we're at now. And we're at one of those, another critical moment. So we're right on the precipice of it. So if we look here at the alt season pulse chart, when this goes down, altcoins are in risk on mode. We broke down from that upward sloping trend line that I laid out in the video a couple days ago. And now we're right at the top of the belly of the beast. Like I said, we need to get sucked into it. So we still have a tiny bit more to go, but not much. So this is a critical decision point as far as, are we ready to rattle now by this breaking down, or are we going to see one more move up with everything kind of taking one more hit, and then we rattle to the upside? So we're at this point where we're about to see the decision be made. And looking at Bitcoin, we're on the 12-hour chart. We cleared above this annoying resistance that we've been stuck under since late August. Finally got above it. So far, we need to see candle body closes confirmed today above that $113,300 level. But we do have that caution zone, the CME gap at 116, 117,000. And also that's a 786 here as well too, around 115,500. So anywhere from 115,500 to 117,000 is going to be critical to clear and hold above if we're going to see this not be a fake out rally to then one more move back down. But you can see here on the 12-hour chart, the TSI is now officially breaking above that zero line, just like we saw back here in August 9th, back here in June, like I laid out in the video the other day. Looking at others has been incredibly strong. Look on the right side of the screen. You have Bake Up 300% in one day. Parcel 31%. We got double-digit gainers. And even when Bitcoin has been lackluster the past weeks here, we've seen altcoins still do well. We've seen some outliers like Athena. Athena's been crushing it. Look at Athena real quick. We can see that we're very close to breaking to a new high from August. And we're going to see these altcoins start to catch up to kind of like where Ethereum is, where XRP went to. And that's its previous highs, like back from November, December 2024, or previous all-time highs. And then at that point, when everything's all the stars are aligned and everything's kind of in their place, then we can see that all-out mania melt up across the board at once. Another coin that's been strong, Ondo. AVAX is starting to kind of wake up. So we're at this moment in time where this week is going to be critical. Tomorrow is going to be critical. We got CPI. The weekly candle close is going to be critical heading into next week with the Fed rate cut and how that's going to pan out. I do think September is going to be a bullish month into that kind of 18th to 23rd time period. At that point, we might need to get a little cautious. We could see a little dump late September into October, kind of what I laid out in the last video about I think it was like 45 days of down and then like 15 days of up. So if we have our 15 days of up now, that leads us into late September, and then our 45 days of down leads us to down into the beginning of November, and then we see that final blow off rally. So that's what I'm tracking. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord if anything changes, but right now things are looking solid. Things are looking good. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that with what I'm seeing. This is all going according to plan, and I'll see you guys in the next video and in the Discord.